Hey guys, this is me once again. I'm back for another Jurassic World Legacy Collection review. We're going to be taking a look at Robert Muldoon. I've been having to try to get this figure for a while, and since it was up at clearance at Target, it was really a great opportunity to start getting it right now. And as you can see, you already got the Velociraptors waiting for him just to get out of this package. But before we even can get to reviewing the figure, we'll just move these raptors out of our way and take a look at the package. Nothing really much to go over, except it's the same package as the previous figures I reviewed from the Legacy Collection line. He's got the Jurassic World render of the Tyrannosaurus, Jurassic World Legacy Collection logo up on the giant gate of the Jurassic Park film, Robert Muldoon text, the figure itself, nothing else to wonder about the other places on the packaging. You got the production photo, still image of the character, which is Bob Peck as Robert Muldoon, and the Jurassic World Legacy logo right there, colors and whatever, you already know that part. And of course we got this, and yeah, we don't need to go over much about the package. Let's just go right ahead and take it out the package right now. So here we have Robert Muldoon out of the package, and he pretty much looks already great with the posture and everything. So let's go take a closer look at him. And as you can see by his likeness, he does resemble Bob Peck a little bit. Actually, a lot. I can see his likeness on the figure. He looks pretty cool. And of course, his hat, the other side of it is bent, just like in the movie. Looks pretty great. Overall, the posture and everything, just like I've mentioned in other Mattel figures, they're pretty good. So, I really have no issues with this one. None at all. Anyways, it's as if I was want to go over the features or everything around. He's got the color of everything, it just looks pretty good. He's got the vest, looks like the same color as the one from Owen, which I'll get out in a little bit. Actually, I take that back. Owen's vest is a little bit darker. Okay, so yeah, and he's also got his shorts, the socks, and his boots. It's pretty much film accurate, and it looks pretty cool. And we gotta go suffer with one of those butt tags again. Can we please stop with the butt tags? Anyway. So, yeah, the figure itself looks pretty good. I don't have to go over anything else about it because, well, everything's already said about this figure. I personally really do love this figure. And, yeah, I really am glad to own it in my collection. Let's go over the accessories he has. So, we have the Spaz 12, which is a little bit bent due to it being in the package a little bit for a long time. And it's all colored in black, and it's much more smaller than the Spaz 12s that I usually have, like the ones that I usually use for my movies. And this one's much better than my the bulkier Spaz 12s that I had for those films that I usually make. So this one will go really great. And there is detailing around the shotgun everywhere, even though there's only one flaw, and that's obviously the cocking mechanism is obviously not there. Like, it's obviously sculpted in instead of being like sculpted out. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter. This is a pretty cool gun. So, let's get that out of the way. And now let's go look at the compy, which is the last compy we're going to go over. Because this is the, this is a much more extended compy. Just like Ellie Sattler's compy, but I think it's a tad bit longer, I guess. I don't know. Maybe go over a little bit. So here he is posed with all his accessories on him. So he's got the compy on his leg and his shotgun can be carried. It's okay in the position that it's posing in, even though it's not all that great, but it definitely doesn't really matter. Honestly, he looks pretty cool with it. Looks like the gang's all here, and it's time for comparison. So as you can see, I got Ian Malcolm, Ellie Sattler, and Dr. Grant right alongside, and do not ask why Dr. Grant has a German Luger in his hand. It's supposed to pose alongside him not having a flare gun, because I don't have that one anymore. But anyway, so here's all four together, and as you can see, they all look pretty great together, even though the only two tallest figures we ever had at this point is basically these two. Yes, if you look at the scale, they're obviously a bit more taller, but if you want to see who's the bulkiest of the group, it's obviously Muldoon. He's been working out. So here he is right up against two Velociraptors, both from the first movie, and as you can see, these clever girls got him into a scruffle. I do want to bring this back out again because Owen Grady does strike not only his obvious iconic look, but he also does resemble a tad bit like Robert Muldoon by his vest and shirt, even though it's completely different because both obviously have a different pants attire. But if anything, they both look pretty good together. And last but not least, let's bring out our good old Kenner counterpart. And as you can see, obviously the differences are really apparent, even though the attire on the clothing is completely the same at some degree. I mean, the sleeves are a little bit more shorter here than this one, and the vest is basically more yellow compared to this. And everything here is a cartoonish feel. And the shorts, well, the same, but completely different because, again, he does have the holster right here. Now, I think in the film he does have one because I pretty much noticed that he doesn't have one right here, and that's kind of a flaw, but I can pretty much look past that one. So there we have it. That's a review of Jurassic World Legacy Collection Robert Muldoon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and stay tuned for more because there is more on the way.